In this video, I'm going to show you how to reverse code an ordinal variable. The variable I'm going to use is called satisfaction. If we just have a look at the variable view, we can see a bit more information about this variable. We asked employees how much they agree with the statement, "I am satisfied with my current position." And currently, the coding is 1 represents strongly disagree, through to 5 representing strongly agree, where 3 means undecided. Now we want to switch it around so that 1 represents strongly agree through to 5 representing strongly disagree, and we're going to keep 3 to represent undecided. Now you might want to reverse code a variable when it's positively worded and you need to switch it to negatively worded to be consistent with other questions, or vice versa. So it's negatively worded and you need to switch it to be positively worded. Let's have a look at our data view again. You might have noticed there's a 0 here. This is a code that I've used for missing data. There's also a blank value. Now the blank value is system missing, so SPSS considers anything blank to be missing by default, and it's referred to as system missing. This would be defined as user missing because I've defined the missing values. And if we have a look at the variable view here, in the missing column for satisfaction, I've put 0 in as my missing value code. So if you define missing values, you need to do so in the missing column. Alright, so let's have a look at how we can reverse code this variable. From the transform menu, we're going to choose recode into different variables. There are 2 options here. Same variables will overwrite your current data, and different variables will create a new variable with your new coding. And we definitely don't want to overwrite our current data, we just want to create a new one. We need to find our variable we want to reverse code from the left here, and I'm going to use satisfaction. And we need to give it a name, and we can also give it a label. I'm just going to give it a name for now. I'm going to call it satisfaction recoded. Now remember, with variable names you can't have any spaces or special characters. You can also go ahead and put a label in and then click change. When you click change, your new name should appear in the box. Go ahead and click on old and new values. Now in the old values frame here, this is where we tell SPSS what our current coding is, and in our new value frame, this is where we tell SPSS where our new values or our new codes should be. So the old value, we want to reverse the code, so 1 shall become 5, 2 will become 4, 3 will stay the same, 4 will become 2, and 5 will become 1. It might help to write these down so that you can remember what they are. So we're going to put 5, click add, our 2 becomes 4. Now we could put 3 and 3, but I'm going to show you a different way of doing that. So we're going to skip along to 4. 4 becomes 2, and 5 becomes 1. Okay, now 3 is staying the same, and also my missing value codes are going to stay the same. So we have an option here on the old value side to say all other values, and to say we want to copy what is already there into our new variable. So the 3's will stay the same, and the code for 0 will also stay the same. We can add that. I can also add a code for my missing data. So this one here that is system missing, I can tell SPSS I want that to be a 0 as well, and add that in. Go ahead and click continue, and then OK. We can see we have our new satisfaction recoded. We need to define it in the variable view. So I'm going to change my decimal places to 0. I'm going to go ahead and copy my current coding because it is the same variable, it's just reversed, and go ahead and put in some value labels. Now remember, we reversed it. Now before 1 was strongly disagree, and now it represents strongly agree. So 2 is agree, 3 stays the same, 4 is disagree, and 5 strongly disagree. Click OK, and if we go to our data view, we can see here, if I move it over, that the coding is exactly the same as our previous variable, but our numbers are different. So the words are the same, but we've reversed the coding.